Man, Ninja Gaiden fans are eating this year. A remake of Ninja Gaiden 2 getting shadow dropped, a new fourth entrance to the series being developed by Platinum Games, and finally, 34 years later, we get a new 2D Ninja Gaiden game called Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. This game is developed by the Game Kitchen. These guys also made Blasphemous 1 and 2, which I've heard a lot of great things about and still yet to play despite owning both on Steam due to my crippling Steam sale addiction. Anyways, the game is set in the continuity of the old NES games, but focuses on Kenji, a young ninja being trained by Ryu Hayabusa. After a training session, the village is attacked by demons, and before Ryu can do anything, he receives a letter from his father that tells him to go to America, leaving Kenji to take care of this mess. It's a pretty straightforward premise that fits well enough in the classic timeline without complicating things too much. With all that being said, let's get right into the game proper. The visuals are gorgeous, animations are smooth, backgrounds are brimming with detail, and the music is banging as hell. People over at the Game Kitchen knocked it out of the park with this one. And it doesn't just stop at the visuals as well, because the gameplay is just as polished and smooth as the graphics. Mostly. Like its NES predecessor, Ragebound is a 2D side-scrolling platformer with an emphasis on combat. The tutorial does a good enough job at teaching you the basics. You have a basic attack with your sword that's fast and reliable, and you can even delete enemy projectiles, allowing you to close the distance and kill them quickly. You can jump, cling to walls and even ceilings, and have a dodge move that allows you to avoid enemy attacks and stage hazards, as well as move through narrow spaces. You also have the guillotine boost that allows you to bounce off enemies and projectiles when you press the jump button to get midair. However, the most important mechanic that's introduced is the hypercharge. Throughout the levels, you will encounter enemies surrounded by glowing aura. Killing them will grant you a hypercharge, which beefs up your next attack significantly, allowing you to kill any enemy in a single hit and even destroy objects you couldn't with just a normal attack. You can also gain hypercharge by holding down the attack button at the cost of some health. It only lasts for a limited time, however, so you have to be quick to use it before it goes away. In a later level, you fuse with Komori, a member of the Black Spider Clan, and you gain a ki meter. Now you can throw kunai and use Black Spider Clan weapons by spending ki. It also introduces enemies with red auras that you have to kill via those methods above to gain a hypercharge, so there are effectively two ways to beef up your attacks now. You can restore ki by killing enemies or hitting red orbs. Also, I forgot to mention you can restore health by destroying blue orbs as well. On top of all that, killing enemies with a hypercharge grants you rage orbs, and by filling up and activating all orb slots, you can perform a Ragebound mark, a super move that kills all enemies on screen. Interacting with demon altars throughout the levels will spawn a small platforming challenge for Komori to overcome. You only have a limited amount of time to complete it, as shown in the bar above your head, and if you run out of time, you will be sent back to where Kenji is. You can regain some of that time by striking dark blue orbs, but you still have to be quick to complete these segments in time. Some of these are mandatory, while others lead to optional collectibles. Oh yeah, there are collectibles as well. While the levels are mostly linear, there is still room for exploration and secret hunt. Exploring thoroughly will reward you with one of two collectibles, golden scarabs or crystal skulls. Currently, in terms of the skulls, there doesn't seem to be a clear purpose to them because this is a demo, so we'll have to wait for the full release to find out. But concerning the scarabs, checking the mission select screen reveals a shop menu with a scarab icon on it, which tells me that they're going to be the game's currency for buying new weapons or Ragebound hearts. The game's replayability doesn't just come down to collectibles, however. Each mission offers 3 optional challenges that you have to complete, as well as a ranking system which is perfect for completionists and gives everyone a reason to redo the levels again. The demo also offers a hard mode for all the levels available, but I didn't play that because 1, I am a coward, and 2, I want to wait for the full release before I even attempt it. All in all, the demo is enjoyable and I'm excited to get my hands on it for release when it comes out on July 31st, 2025.